morning, everybody. My name is Jocelyn Chichu. I will be your MC for the Anishinaabe Aski Nation Education Jurisdiction Summit. When I say good morning and welcome, we will begin the event today by having an opening drum song. Kayla Moses will be opening for us today. Kayla?
Good morning. Thank you for having me here today. My name is Kayla Moses. Bojo Beneshia Sindigo, Migizedo Dodem, Lake Helen Donjaba. This song is about calling in the four directions and our grandfathers to be with us to support the work that we are doing here today and tomorrow.
Miigwech, Kayla. Thank you for that beautiful and inspiring song, Kayla. We have Elder Helen Cromarty here to open us up with a prayer. Helen is from Sachigo Lake First Nation and began her education as a residential school student and attained her HBSc nursing degree from Lakehead University. During her 45-year career as a nurse, she worked ICU, CCU for 23 years, then as a health policy analyst, health liaison at Anishinaabe Aski Nation. And she also served as a special advisor for First Nation Health at Sioux Lookout Minoyawin Health Center. Elder Helen, can you please open us up with a prayer?
Thank you, Jocelyn. Good morning, everybody. I've been thinking about a message I had said, and I think I will repeat a message I had said when at Lakehead University I was honored with a degree, a doctorate in health sciences. And what I had said was I would accept the honor and dedicate it to the students of Anishinaabe Aski Nation, the youth who have a long way to go, but many of them know the way. There are many that do not know the way yet. And there are many paths that have been set before them already. And they can choose any path they want or make their own. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. Sometimes there's many hardships, but you know, as peoples of Anishinaabe Aski Nation, many times we say we are people of the land and we are strong. We have our strength. So when we work together with organizations like this education summit we're having, we will succeed. And we will help as many of you as we can. So in saying that, I thank the Creator for giving us today. It's a beautiful day. And it's getting warmer. Spring is here. I watched the sun this morning. From my bedroom window, the sun is normally hanging over the giant's head. And now it's way over by Nipigon, Rossford area. It has moved north. So the warm weather is coming, the spring. This is the growing season. And Mother Nature is waking up. So we give thanks for all that the Creator has given us. Now is the time to begin growing again. I ask for blessings for all of you to help you in your endeavors and to also give you the strength and knowledge to keep going. And that if you fall along the way, you get up in that spot and start walking again. And picture in your mind the footsteps in the sand. There were 2 sets of footsteps in the sand. And sometimes during hard times, you'll see 1 set of prints. And you ask the Creator, why? Did you leave me? And He will tell you, no, those are the times when I carried you. I carried you so you can keep going. And I put you in the right direction. So ask for blessings for all your communities, that we keep safe and that we must endeavor to stay safe. The 6th wave is upon us. But the communities have done awesome so far. Awesome. Strong, knowledgeable people living off the land. And I thank the Creator for giving me this privilege, for being asked to say the prayer, and that God bless all of you, wherever you may be working, wherever you may be studying, and wherever your community is. Take heart with your families and your friends and colleagues. Mas na ako manan ksemendo, mas nega na ako manan. Iwajuichi siak, koyak chito tau tiag, ikaw and wikaw itsumanin mayak, koyak chito tawayak to. Chik tiyanik kenta mak yu kitan kiun. Mas na ako manan nasne, koyak kuin ko chip mat siak. Mas na ako manan minakagiska ko kagsepayak. Amen. All right, Jocelyn, thank you.
Miigwech Helen. To give us some welcoming remarks from the Anishinaabe Oski Nation Executive, I'm going to call upon Deputy Grand Chief Bobby Narcisse.
Good afternoon. Good morning. It's been an early day for me already and stuff. No, thank you everyone for participating here today. My name is Deputy Grand Chief Bobby Narcisse. I'm originally from the Arrowland First Nation, and I've been with the executive for close to 7 months now. And it's quite the learning curve, but we've gained a lot of momentum in terms of a lot of the work that we're doing, supporting our First Nation communities, our children, youth, and families. I'd like to start off by thanking our friend and elder and knowledge keeper, Helen Cromartie, for opening us up today. And it's always a pleasure to have her presence here. It's a very guiding presence that she always brings forth to our meetings. It's always great to have her here. Also, I'd like to acknowledge Kayla Moses for doing the opening song for us as well, and really sets the tone in a very positive way for the next 2 days. I'd like to also acknowledge the organizers here today that put together this very robust agenda for the next couple of days. And I know that due to the pandemic and COVID, it's unfortunate that we can't meet together. And I know that many people want to, make those steps to ensure that, we do have these different dialogues and meetings to still continue, because the work does continue. And, we owe it to our children, youth, and families as well, whom we serve, and also all the education workers and all the everybody in the education field, to ensure that they are supported in these times of COVID. And the past couple of years has shown us that, we have to think outside the box. We have to look at new and innovative ways to keep our students safe while they're pursuing their educational goals. We have to look at all sides of the very education pieces that are there, not just the K-12, like our early years. We need to support a lot of those early years areas that our children, families need, and also post-secondary and those adult learning opportunities as well. And I was the director of social services for the past close to 9 years before becoming elected last August. And I know a lot of my areas have been supporting, initiatives, prevention initiatives in child and family services. Been working with our agencies as well to look at needs-based funding and resourcing to support our children, youth, and families in that regard. And, we've been digging our heels in to really fight the good fight in terms of negotiating with all levels of government to ensure that there is resources going to our First Nation communities with respect to prevention, with respect to, I'm sorry, people are messaging me while I'm doing my address, which is not good. Just kidding. But no, there's a lot of work, and I really enjoy the fact that we have a good team here, and also all the participants here that are at the summit today and tomorrow. And this is almost like a restart as well. This is I know that there has been good substantial work happening in the past, but I know that we want an opportunity to really re-engage with our communities and re-engage with our partners as well, because in the work ahead, all of our solutions should be coming from our communities. Should be community-based solutions. We should be working in partnership and in concert with our tribal councils and our education chairs, and also especially our First Nations leadership as well. I'm also happy to say that I have the youth file and also the Shkadzik Youth Council as well. And we're looking forward to engaging the Youth Council and the youth partners as well to really offer their voice too, because this concerns their education. And we'll be working through our youth programs and our youth support services to ensure that we do have like that voice as well, bringing substantial information to these negotiation tables that we'll be setting up as well. Also, the fact that, we need to tear down many of those silos. We've said that for many years. I know with our work within the Child and Family Services under the Canadian Human Rights Tribunal that found the federal government guilty against discriminating against our First Nations children in all areas, especially with education. We need to hold both levels of government and the Crown accountable to their fiduciary responsibilities to our children and youth and families, especially with respect to education as well. Many of our areas overlap, and I'm here to say that I'm going to be working with our executive as well, who hold other portfolios that our students' issues and priorities overlap, like, for example, areas in education, in child and family services, in supports through social safety nets like Ontario Works, all those different areas. How could we support our community members, our citizens in all aspects, and maximize all the resources that are there as well? So the work continues, and the work is going to be there. And like I said, we're going to be looking to you, all of our partners, and within the education systems that are happening, And we're very cognizant of the regional processes that are happening too. I know various education councils and tribal councils are engaged in their own processes with education reform and jurisdiction. This is an opportunity, we're going to have some of our partners this morning even share in some of their resources, their challenges and some of the best practices as well. And we want to encourage more of these summits, hopefully, like I said, we can meet in person as well as we develop these pathway forward together. But I know I just want to conclude my opening remarks saying that I always believe in a NAN, Anishinaabe Nation specific process when we're moving ahead with education jurisdiction, education reform, and working with our partners as well to identify those regional priorities that we have to be very respectful of. And in terms of building on the work that's happening, developing an education system, a curriculum that is based on our communities, our culture, our languages, our way of life. And, we're doing a disservice to our children, youth, and families when still we are forced and adhere to, curriculums that is developed outside our regional parameters and our geography. And we need to really start, applauding and encouraging the work that's been happening so far with many of our knowledge keepers developing that curriculum and that education system that is reflective of the very diverse needs of Anishinaabe Nation. And we need to celebrate that diversity as well and ensure and empower and encourage our children, our youth, to be very proud of where they're coming from and to be really celebrating their own culture and heritage in moving ahead in this new era as well. So I know I'll be joining you in a little bit. I'm going to be talking about some very exciting inroads that we have made in the past few months to really invigorate the discussions and negotiation processes that is happening with both levels of government as well. So looking forward to reporting that to you and also getting your input and the best way to move forward. With that, Miigwech, and I'll turn it over back to our MC Jocelyn. Miigwech.
Thank you, Deputy Grand Chief Narcisse. We have a few housekeeping notes to run through for participants that are new to the platform, and they are to use a virtual platform. We'd like to welcome you to our virtual event, and everything you need for this event is available on this platform. If you're new to the platform or need a reminder on how to use it, follow along as we go through the menu on the left-hand side. Let's start with the agenda tab. Here you will find and order all of the presenters for each day. Click on the session you want to watch, and the live event will start at the time listed. On the right side of the screen, you will find the chat box where you can chat with your fellow attendees, as well as ask questions and get support from our event coordinators. The Q&A section is dedicated to any questions you may have for the speakers, which will be answered at the end of their respective presentation. Also, some speakers may have a poll that can be filled out during the presentation. Each session will be recorded and uploaded in the week following the summit. If you missed anything or want to go back to review a session again, you'll have about a month to revisit the sessions. Some sessions will also have downloadable materials at the bottom of each page as well. In the Elders tab, you will find Elder Helen Cromarty's bio and contact information. Helen will be available for support on Tuesday, today, from 10 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 12 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Wednesday, tomorrow, she will be available from 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time and 3:30 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, except when she is doing the opening and closing prayers. The speakers tab features the speakers for both days. Click on each one to learn more about them. The attendees tab allows you to connect one-on-one with your fellow attendees. Please check out the resource documents tab to see what documents are available for download. There's a lot of information for you to learn from in here. Next, we have the Play to Win tab. If you're a NAN community member or representing a NAN First Nation partner organization, you have the chance to win some gift cards. Complete the list of challenges throughout the event to collect points and be entered into our Day 1 and Day 2 draws. Please don't forget to complete the event survey. By completing the survey, you not only give yourself a chance to win prizes, but provide us valuable feedback to help us enhance our future events and communication materials. If you need some one-on-one technical support or assistance, our event staff can be found in the help desk under the event information tab throughout the event. Through the announcements tab and the bell icon at the upper right corner, you can find all the announcements throughout the event. Don't worry if you are away from the computer because you'll find them here. That covers our overview of the event platform. If you have any questions, please reach out to the event coordinators and they will be happy to assist you. Our prize word is now on the screen for this session. That concludes our opening ceremonies. We have a quick 5-minute or 10-minute break. I have 10:26 on my laptop. We'll be back at 10:35 to begin our next session with DGC Narcisse. We'll see you soon.